Hi everyone, Kim Victoria here. Usually you see my hands over the table that's behind me. And I'm in front of you today because I am introducing this playlist, which is about painting. And I have a long history with painting. Um, but I wanted to create a playlist so that I could share some of the stuff I know, right? And what I'm going to be presenting are videos based on all those years of my personal painting and my teaching experience. Um, so, and I have learned so much more. So I've learned about it that painting should be about joy and play, and you still need to know the practical aspects about painting, such as the limitations or the benefits of the different materials. So I'll be talking about oil paint and acrylic paint. Um, and I'm most qualified to talk about oil painting. So I'll be focusing on that the most. But yes, acrylic painting definitely will be in there too, because I know a lot of people would rather use acrylic painting. I mean, they might already have acrylics and they might just want to expand what they can do with acrylics, right? So, if enough people show that they're interested by, leaving comments and helping me out that way, I'll just keep going with making how-to videos for this. So let's see how it goes, right? Um, yeah, basically I have 60 plus years of painting experience. That's a long time, but so I'm ready to just share some of the stuff I've learned. And painting, I want to make these videos about painting in as friendly and accessible way as possible. Make it easy for you to understand. So I want to create, and that's my goal for this, is to create videos that have just like some simple, easy concept for you to practice with the simplest materials. And I will present a variety of painting styles in this playlist. So it won't be just naturalism or representationalism, but I would like to share what abstraction means, because there's lots of different types of abstraction, and you use abstraction in realism. A lot of people don't know that. So things to play with and to show you. Um, so yeah, let me see. Just keep it simple. And so the next video in this playlist is going to be about the basic materials, just the most basic things you need to do the practices. And as I create videos, I'll add to that list. But initially, you don't need much. But I want to get you started. I'm hoping, really, I'm hoping that there's some beginners that will join me on this playlist because I'm really happy to help beginners get started to develop some confidence right away. And one of the factors that's really, really important for beginning students is to be gentle on yourself. You know, um, Painting isn't just one thing. And I've had students come in and think, well, painting is painting, but painting is a whole lot of things. Um, yeah, I mean, there's learning how to use the brushes. There's learning about the surfaces you paint on, which we call substrates. There's the media itself. What can you do with oils? What can you do with acrylics? And what can't you do? And then there's things you can add to those things. And then there's what kind of palettes you can use. And then there's painting knives and then alternative painting supplies that you can use, like a stick or a credit card. There's different mixtures, there's colors, there's composition and application methods, there's values and edges and gradation and textures, repetitions. I mean, the list is pretty long and you can't learn it all in just a couple of lessons. So let's break it down and keep it simple because you don't need all of that. You might never need everything that's possible to learn. I think, when I was studying the old masters, they were learning all that stuff. And that was over years of time. Um, but it doesn't really need to take that long. I have some tricks of the trade that I want to share with you that will speed up your process and make it easy for you, I hope. So yeah, let's move on to if you don't have any materials, please watch the painting materials simplified video. If you've already got materials, fantastic. Just join me for, and just kind of get a flavor for how I teach. And I'm going to be mixing it up. So every video is going to be different. I'm not going to be doing the same thing or the same methodology. And I like to challenge myself. So when I'm making junk journals, because I love paper and I love working with paper, I challenge myself. And I've always challenged myself in painting. So yeah, but we'll go into that a little at a time. So the one thing I never want to do is overwhelm anybody. I like to keep it simple. Okay. So yeah, I hope you'll join me, try it out, see if my style of teaching resonates with you, because there are a lot of teachers on YouTube. When I was teaching regularly live classes, YouTube didn't exist yet. So I'm looking forward to now having this opportunity to share classes here on YouTube, right? Okay, so yeah, and if you've been watching my junk journal videos and you're still with me right now, um, there's things that I'm going to be teaching that could augment your junk journaling experience because I'm going to be including that. There's so many things you can do with paint that apply to your junk journal making experience, or if you do art journals, if you actually do art journals, I mean, there's things I'm going to be sharing that I think you could find really fun. Okay, I think I have rattled on long enough. And yeah, so my primary focus, one last point, my primary focus is teaching how to see. Because when you're seeing the way experienced artists see, it's so much easier to learn. You can create almost anything when you develop the ability to see the way an experienced artist sees. And that probably sounds a little strange, but I'll be going through it a little at a time. Anyway, thank you for being here and checking this out. And who knows? I hope I'm sharing something inspiring with you. So thanks for watching and see you in a future video. Bye for now.